A combination of ideas and technology are essential to staying competitive within the construction industry. Today on Someone You Should Know, I wanted to highlight a company that is making all the right moves through innovative thinking. Gary Laterovian, founder and CEO of Capnovate Construction, is here to tell us exactly how his company is doing it. Gary, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Peggy. Glad to be here.
So Gary, tell me a little bit about your company that you and your brother are doing right now and the renovations that you're doing.
So our company is roughly about 3 years old. My brother and I started it seeing the momentum in real estate and seeing everybody flip homes. So we're very eager to do the same thing. So we got into the construction. My brother usually is on the field more often, and I am in more in the admin portion in the background. So we have that great synergy set up together. And what we're seeing is a lot of these companies, as far as construction goes, they do need that administrative portion along with the outside, like project management portion. But we are gaining so much momentum in the area now. We are currently very busy with 12 projects and just growing at an enormous pace.
And it's interesting because construction is experiencing a little bit of a boom right now. So
Yes.
You guys are two brothers. I'm sure you guys at times get compared to the TV Two Brothers, right? So you guys are going, you're in your own world, right? You don't want to say that you're the Property Brothers of New Jersey,
Right.
but what are you guys doing out there right now and looking at this space? You just acquired, I think, a drywall company, is that right? Or what are you guys doing there? I mean, so you're doing a lot of different things and you look at innovation a little differently, right?
Right. So my goal is to set up a construction company that has multiple divisions and different facets. So we in-housed our dumpster division. We in-housed now our drywall division, also insulation. And what that gives us the opportunity to scale and to meet customer demand. A lot of these contractors outside, they go out there and they're GCing it. So they're calling their subs, hoping that they would come on the project. But now, since we in-housed all that, we are the subs. It's all us. So that's where innovation comes in. And everything is ran very electronically. It's a cloud-based systems that we use. So everyone is dispatched, they know where to go. Everything happens systematically. And that's what we...
Have you invested, are you saying you've invested in technology, you invested in the manpower? What do you think is your great success right now besides working side by side with your brother?
Right, so investing in technology is huge. I'm a very fond believer of processes and being very system oriented. So we have few project management softwares that we use, along with a whole job costing software that goes on to the divisions that we acquire. So, i.e. the installation and drywall division, he was actually one of our biggest subcontractors. We used them extensively for all our drywall and installation. And then a conversation struck and I told him, I said, Jose, would you mind growing your business to the next level? And he goes, how? I said, why don't you partner up with me? Let's create some kind of joint venture agreement. So I bought him out. I bought his other partners out, and I kept him on the books as an employee and an equity partner. That way he has all his might into this. And from that end, we've been growing on a quarterly basis about 35 to 40% quarter-on-quarter growth.
So do you think this unique approach is the way the construction industry needs to look at construction now? It's not just about building, it's about how you look at the market differently?
100%. And that's what we're seeing. So a lot of our jobs that we're acquiring from customers when we go and bid, we're the fourth or fifth contractor in the door. Now, in my mind, they should have already accepted a bid based upon the pricing they received out of four contractors. I would think so. But when we go into the door, let's say the last ones to give the bid, or they're calling the last contractor to get in the door, it's us. They're seeing the young personality come in. They're seeing us showing them what we can offer as far as project management softwares. They can look at their house while it's being constructed from a third-party software. So they don't even have to be home. They know what's going on with their house. So they love all those features. And what we're seeing in construction is a lot of a younger crowd, people, 30s to 40s, newly married, they're buying a foreclosed home, and they're going in and reconstructing the whole house. Now, if they see a younger, agile contractor come in and employ these kind of technologies, change the landscape of construction, they're all in. They don't even negotiate pricing anymore with us. They want us to do the job.
So is it the idea that you're taking this young, aggressive, lean, innovative approach and combining it all and saying, look, we can reinvent the way construction is by thinking agile?
Totally, totally. That's exactly what we are doing. And with that, the great feature is we have our internal divisions that will be able to attain the growth that we're going to be acquiring quarter over quarter with all our divisions. So definitely huge change in the market. It's a younger crowd. It's a younger vision. It's no longer that older man that has all this knowledge. And the way I say it to my assistant too, is no longer that older man that comes in with a cigarette hanging from his mouth, his boots are ripped up, his jeans are all over the place saying, hey, I'm your contractor. It's no longer that. It's a whole different paradigm. It's a total shift. And we're seeing it because we're in it.
So what we have now, though, is where we have this worker shortage in construction, you're able to get this new revitalized industry showing that there could be this new generation of construction companies finding new life because of the way you're thinking about it. And we see these new shows on TV saying how you can renovate. You're showing that you can bring new life into new homes.
Absolutely, 110%. I concur. In regards to bringing new life into homes, that's what we love to do. So my brother is very passionate. He's the one that's out there with the framers, with the nail gun, framing with them, with all his might. He loves it. I'm the guy that goes in the background and says, okay, this is the project, we implement the project, and we move forward. I think with that synergy, to have the whole administrative staff, to run the back end and the front end, to control it with my brother, it's an unbeatable team. And that's why we're growing so aggressively, is that you need somebody in the field. And it's absolutely necessary for somebody to be in the back end, which is the admin portion. And that's what most contractors lack. They don't get their estimates on time to the people. Change orders don't come in on time. If there's any issues, it's not resolved then and there because they would have to go back to the job, think about what to do. I mean, we have this down pat. If anything comes up, an issue, we tackle the issue, we come up with a change order, it's sent to the client accepts it all electronically, and the project is completed.
Thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate all your time.
Awesome. Thank you again. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, there you have it. Capnovate Construction. There is someone you should know right here on Construct Tech TV. Thank you again.
Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.